All right, so good night again, everyone. I know it's been like nearly 2 weeks that I haven't really posted anything. People actually ask me why. I had some stuff that was going on I wasn't able to post, but I'm back at it again. Um, so tonight I really want to talk about a young player who I thought actually made the national team already, but only while doing research I realized he didn't. He played in the under 20 and obviously he's a talented young player, Rio Cardinez, and just want to kind of talk a little bit about him. So Rio Cardinez is currently playing with CRYTSAL Palace, the U21 team, and taking information straight from the website. Rio Cardinez joined Palace at the age of 16, and he's capable of playing either left back or right back. Actually, I think we saw him playing in the midfield for under 20, and they say, or in a more advanced role if needed. He is a quick, athletic youngster, and he was a part of the side, the under 16 side, that won pre-season tournament against Man United, Bayern Munich, and Dundee United in August 2022. So we know he's a player with good caliber and coming up. The reason we want to talk about Rio Cardinez is because he is actually a, a player whose parents were not born in Trinidad, but his grandparents were born in Trinidad. So we talk about the grandparent rule, which at this point in time we know is changing, but it currently doesn't allow for players like him to play for us. However, there was an exception, and we could look a little bit into the exception, right? So Rio's grandfather and his grandmother were born in Trinidad and Tobago, and Rio himself, he was born in Stevenage in England, and he finally got his passport. A long story short, while I was looking into the article, I saw that for young players to be able to get to get their passport to play for us, their parents need to have a letter of citizenship, and as I said, they would be the person to have to apply for them, and the ministry has to grant them access according to the law. There's an article that I could probably go a little bit into, and it was actually jokingly called the Cardinez clause because it allowed for him. So I just want to talk a little bit about that. The clause itself, I'm not going to go into the clause and too much of it, but I just want to kind of talk a little bit about what it actually means at this point. So for the younger players, as I said, their parents need to get a certificate of citizenship before the player himself could be issued a passport. So for players coming of age up until the age of 18 and actually 1 year after becoming an adult, so according to the article, up until age 19, we could get players eligible with what we have right now as the grandfather law. After that, unfortunately, we won't be able to, because that's just our law, how our law is at this point. As I say, it is changing, and we hope that it changes soon so we could expand our pool. Because we have players who are outside, who are over the age of 19, who aren't eligible to play for us. One being sorry, Ryan Innes. He's 27 or was 27 at the time of this article, and he wanted to play for us, but is unfortunately can't because of how our laws are set at this point. One factor that ties into this law also is that Rio Cardinez, according to how it is saying now, if he has kids, then his kids won't be eligible to play for us. So that's why we really hoping that that law opens up and it becomes more inclusive so that we could have players continuing to want to play for us and players over the age of 19 to be eligible to play for us. Again, just wanted to talk a little bit about this one today because, well, Rio Cardinez definitely needs to make our national team soon. And also he has set up precedents where the Minister of National Security was granted him permission because his dad was able to get a letter of citizenship. And again, that kind of opens up some doors which most people may not know about. And again, once we talk in football, we're trying to talk about things that we didn't really know about before to really kind of raise the awareness of the football and the clauses that we have and the information that we have, because from now until March we don't really have that much football, although we're hearing that there may be possibilities of 2 friendlies coming in December. Stay tuned. If we do have those, we'll talk about those, but I just thought it important to share a bit of information so that we could really learn more for our footballers and learn more about our footballers, so that when World Cup qualifications come around, everybody really in tune and everybody pack the stadiums, be the 12th man, push them to be able to qualify for World Cup 2026. So tell me your thoughts on what the law is right now, because I could be reading it a little bit wrong. And also tell me your thoughts on, I just want to know a little bit what you think about the coach so far. I know I was supposed to do a video based on the last camp. I didn't get around to doing it, as I said. But tell me your thoughts and tell me, what do you think we should do to push Trinidad football content out there so that we could get the nation stood up? Tell me and I'll try to make videos along those lines if I could, and get other people to jump on board too. So once again, please like, share and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts, and thank you very much.